Good morning, everyone. We'll be studying about the software today that is said to be a Microsoft Visual Studio, which is nothing but an integrated development environment. It's the built-in features which will help you out in programming concept like linking the web-based forms, everything you will be learning, and it will be providing the tools to get linked to drag and drop facilities, everything which are said to be available in the Microsoft Visual Studio. So one by one we will be learning today what and all concepts which are there in the Microsoft Visual Studio. Okay, so it will provide an integrated development environment. It's nothing but it helps the programmers, mainly the computer programmers, whoever it is there. It will be providing the facilities to develop the software. For example, for the IDE, it consists of a code editor. It's nothing but whatever you write the code each and every time, it will not enter the elements which are said to be having error prone elements. There only it will be dedicated in a separate window. Everything it will be showing the errors which are being present, and even it will be providing the building the tools. For example, if I want a tool, like I want to place a form, I can place a form. I can drag and drop the elements. I want a text box, I can use it. Everything, all those tools are said to be provided by the IDE, and even it consists of a debugger which will be debugging the program. So that is said to be a IDE which will help you out in providing a facility for the programmer to design everything, code everything, get the tools from the software, and then debug that particular software. So that is said to be an integrated development environment. Okay, in this IDE, the Microsoft, mainly the Microsoft Visual Studio, it was said to be implemented by the Microsoft company. Okay, mainly what's the implementation of the Microsoft for the involvement of this software is both the features are being provided in this Microsoft Visual Studio. Which is the feature is you can write a program which is console based, means it is not having any graphical features. Like that, a general program can be also executed in this framework. Plus even you can generate the forms which are there. You can have a graphical user interface also, which is being provided by the Microsoft Visual Studio. It has its own applications. For example, Windows Forms application, it can be used where you have the drag and drop facilities. You can link the websites. You can have web applications. It's nothing but one application to another application you can link through web based features. Then you have web services. Okay, I want to connect to internet, I want to generate a form, I want to register through the form. Everything can be done through this particular software. So this main software which will help you out in many aspects of graphical user aspects. So which are the Visual Studio aspects is one, as you all know, Microsoft Windows is there, even Windows mobile application is there, then you have the code editor is there, then you have the Microsoft Silverlight which will help you out in getting few more features than that of the normal Microsoft Visual Studio. Then you have the framework within that and a compact framework with other features which will help you out in linking multiple other aspects also. So these are the concept of Microsoft Visual Studio. In this Microsoft Visual Studio, you have the languages which are said to be built in. Okay, the languages are, one is Visual C, is that C++, C sharp, Visual F sharp, then you have the VB .NET, that it is said to be present in this Visual Studio. Okay, these and all are the different languages which are being supported by the Microsoft. Okay, even it has, as I said, it has the code editor. The main features of your Microsoft Visual Studio, it consists of the code editor. It's nothing but you can write the syntax, you can write the coding concept, you can check for the syntax, everything. IntelliSense, it has the aspect of IntelliSense, means what? Automatically when you write a code on the programming particular interface, you can generate the, like, if any error is said to be existing, where in which line the error is said to be prone, that it will be displayed on a separate window which is said to be down. Okay, and in this code editor, it can provide you multiple variables, aspects, functions, and methods to develop, and it has the concept of loops and queries in this particular code edit. These are the features of a code editor. Debugger, main aspect of the debugger, you all know what is debugging. This debugger, it will help you out in debugging the various aspects in the programming concept of Visual Studio. It may be any language you are running, any of the applications, but it will be helping you out in debugging the elements before the environment gets crashes. Okay, so main aspect of the debugger is to check out for the errors. Okay. Then you have the designer. This designer concept, main aspect of the Visual Studio is to develop a window form which is said to be very attractive. Nothing but it is said to be user friendly, which will help you out in generating a GUI which is said to be user friendly. It is said to be easier to design everything that is said to be your Windows forms which are being generated, which will you will be learning in future. I will be teaching you how to generate the Windows forms. Okay, generally it will be a form on that you design various aspects, you present the blocks in it. That is said to be your Windows form. Windows WPF designer, it's nothing but here it's nothing but you are having the support of a drag and drop facility. Okay, whatever text box you need, a combo box you need, all can be dragged and dropped through this WPF designer. Okay, it is called as a CIDR, which was said to be developed in 2008. Okay, so this is the concept of Windows Designer. Even another concept is there called as Web Designer, which will help you out. It will be having the features of the languages such as the HTML and the CSS, which will help you out in linking the web pages from one web page to another web page, one web page to another web page. And here also you have the facility of dragging and dropping the things. Okay, and even you have the languages HTML, CSS and JavaScript. All these languages are said to be inbuilt within the Visual Studio, which even supports those languages also which are outside the framework. Okay, and even you have the concept of class designer. Class designer, it's nothing but if I want to design a element within the programs, you have multiple classes. Okay, one class it will be linked to another class to another class. How it is said to be represented is through a UML diagram. When you have the elements, when it is said to be linking to one class to another class, you will be having the primary key and the foreign key. So primary and foreign key, what do? They link from one class to another class, one table to another table. That is said to be your UML diagram, which will be consisting of the classes and the design of the classes. Okay, this is the concept of your designer's concept, which you will be learning in future. Then another feature of the Visual Studio, that you have the data designer. Okay, data designer, it's nothing but I want to link to the database. Okay, I have to generate whatever designing factor is there on the form, I design it, but main aspect is what I have to link from one table to another table, another table to another table, and then it has to be stored into the database. Whatever you enter the data into the table or in the form, it should be entered into the database. So that concept, it will be designed or it will be helped out through the data designer. Nothing but I will be linking to the various SQL files or a database Oracle files, or whichever file you are using. I will be getting linked through this particular data designer. Okay, and the map designing is nothing but mapping designing, it's nothing but it will be having the concept of link and SQL. Okay, when a database, okay, linking aspect is being done by this data designer, but main aspect is that I have to take the database elements, I have to store it wherever it is said to be storing it. It should be knowing which class is said to be linked to which another class, and encapsulate all the things. I have to gather everything, integrate everything, and make it into a one, the whole project. That it will be done by your particular mapping design. Okay, all these concepts are said to be involved in this particular Visual Studio. The drag and drop facility is linking from one website to another website, table to table, everything it is being done in this particular Visual Studio only. So it is having the multiple advantages over other frameworks. Okay, and the various versions you will be learning, the various versions, there are also the versions of Visual Studio. So you can see here in the beginning, Visual Studio, it was said to be introduced in 1995 April. Then in 1997 the Visual Studio 97 was developed. Visual Studio 6 was in 1998. Visual Studio .NET, it was in 2002. .NET 2003, it was in 2003 only. Visual Studio 2005 in 2005, 8 2008 in 2007, and 2010 in 10, and 12 in 12. 2012 it was said to be designed. These are the versions of your Visual Studio which was implemented one by one. Okay, and the different products which will support your Visual Studio is nothing but Visual Fox Pro. You have Visual Source Safe, which will make your data safe. Then you have Microsoft Visual J++ or Visual J Sharp. Then you have the Microsoft Visual C++, Microsoft Visual C Sharp, Microsoft Visual Basics, and the Silverlight. All these are the various products of your Microsoft Visual Studio. Okay, so these and all are the concepts which you have learned today, which will be helping out in designing the Visual Studio. Plus, even it will be having the versions. It has its own versions and its own products. In this session, you have learned. Okay, thank you.